Evening everyone, how are we doing tonight? Welcome along to David, Josh and Jeremy. It's, in your terms, Josh, it's 44 here. So we are going to have a look at another map tonight, which Jeremy kindly sent me a link to this morning by the guys at Modding Welt. So we'll have a look and see what we can find on there, because it seems to be a nice map with lots of smaller fields. So we'll see what they've done with this one. So being Modding Welt and not being on ModHub, it is a PC only map. So we're down at the shop at the moment. Did you actually place bets on how long it would take me to find a floaty, Jeremy, on here? All I've done is turn around. I didn't mean to find one, honest. It's an accident. Oh, I'm good, thanks, Josh. That's complete accident. Yeah. Although you did say they got to do a few fixes. So you got 3 more there. Just need dragging down in GE. Still, nice amount of detail around the bit here. Hey Farm Life, how are we doing? I think everything over this side just needs dragging down a few millimeters in GE. Nothing too major. So let's have a look around and see what we can find. Schweinhof. That would be pig farm then. You'd like to think so. So I'm getting lots of little details in here already. So let's have a wander around in here. So everything looks to be nicely textured. Lots of detail in this building with the roof trusses and everything. So nice to actually come onto a small map tonight after the past few days. Yes, about that water sign. The force is strong with this one. I think that needs to go on the fence, that one. So buildings are all nicely laid out in here. Nicely detailed everything in there. So we're paying the bill for that one. And what made you more money, Farm Life? So nice little yard, this one for your piggies. So over this way we should have some sell points. Evening, Milton. So we've got our wool and cotton sell point as well. Let's go up here and see what we can find. Lots and lots of trees and flowers and detail. Decorations about here. A little building there. Is one we can get into or not? Doesn't seem to be. This is going to be a nice small map to play on. Done a lot of big maps on the channel lately. See the shape of the fields in the bottom corner there. Not quite sure why we've got a crucifix on there though, so yeah. That doesn't sit right for me, that one. So our big sell point here. With some greenhouses attached to it. Which look to be just for decoration. I guess so, given it's a Modding Welt map. Slurry there, manure over there. Another greenhouse full of plants, none of which we can do anything with. Especially as the roof is missing. Where'd the glass gone? I think I'll get out there. I don't like the fact those roof hatches are sort of floating above me, not attached to anything. Could give me a headache. Yeah, I did see that, Jeremy. I'm not quite sure what the point of that one is. I suppose we could just go down the edge of the map. See if we can test the map border out. Which I'm going to guess is behind this fence. Evening, Rabbit Man. How are you doing? Get up there anywhere? So the map boundary is nicely hidden up there. I don't think I could fall off this map. Can't judge every map by the standards of certain other ones. I'm good, thanks. Let's have a look what machinery comes on the map once we've had a look around everywhere on here. Just hop across into the woodland. See what we've got in here. What a place for me to pick to come into the woods. I haven't even looked around this map, so that's just a sheer fluke I drove into the wood there. Right where that one was. Must be Jeremy. To drive into the woods and go straight beneath a floating tree. Probably found the only one on the map. I think you went hopping mad in my stream last night, Rabbit Man, with some of the things you were coming out with. We had a really bad bunny on our hands last night. True. Sounds like someone's reenacting the Blitz outside here at the moment. Let's see if we can collide with the map boundary anywhere. Seatbelts on. Would we do a thing like that, David? How could you say such a thing? Yes, there's the map boundary. Needs a bit of work, maybe. There's a bit of tidying there. Yeah, we'll try and behave-ish tonight. But I'm on my lonesome tonight, so should be slightly better behaved. But I think last night was a fair indication what would happen if I'd done a Twitch only stream. How things would descend into chaos. You lot are a bad influence. This is a nice little bit of woodland. Let's see, they actually put a young woodland on the map. And made use of some of the American type grasses as well. This is something a bit different. Well, that's another elf been dispatched. Someone mentioned Christmas in November. Well, someone's got to be. Another fence post needed there, maybe. That was painful. So we've got a crop field we can't actually get into. Okay. It's different. I'm thinking this map is Dominator size myself. I'd say it's more to do with the fact that it's going to be school holiday in your case, isn't it? We're on the map boundary here, so we can't actually get round the other side. I will if I had my way, Milton. Should there be elf stinked? Probably the power if that fence was sort of continued all the way along, they'd stop you getting through that side. There's no shortage of woodland on this map. He's not here, so I'm having to do it for him, Jeremy, I'm afraid. They've got little pointy ears and pointy hats and ringy bells on the toes. I think we found enough floaty trees the other night on a map. I do like the way they've done the woodland. It's just trees randomly dotted. There's no set pattern to trees. Whoops. I've done it again. Yes. Oops. Is that whole tree moving? Just a little bit of an oops moment. Don't think I'll quite fit beneath them. See, they're a bit lower than you think. There's a few floaty ones down this corner. I found a floater. Could do with a few more sinkers than floaters. Ooh, venison. So it looks like we actually might start with some cows on here. So cows in the barn, and they're definitely not static. So that'll keep GD happy. So no static cows in there. Pig food silo. Lime silo. And there you go. That's the map. So pig food silo at the cow farm. Yep, okay. Seed silo. Does mean the other one's fertilizer, are we? Yep. So what we're really missing is a cow food silo. So actually at the animal dealers at the moment, not the cow farm. So we have cows walking about the animal dealers. It's interesting. It does seem a nice little map, this one. Yeah, that's a lot better to have that at the animal dealers than the static ones, that's for certain. So I'm actually organised tonight, Mill. I got the link all programmed into the stream deck. No wonder I'm finding floaty things if I'm organised. FPS wise, we're 60 and we're about to hit the edge of the map again. So we're actually the other side of the map boundary at the moment, which is interesting. Because we have crop fields on the other side of the map boundary still. Nice big field of potatoes. I know, Jeremy, that'll never last, don't worry. Normal service shall be resumed. Yeah, German based. So this large monstrosity must be the BGA. Yeah, there's quite a few fields on here. We'll have a look at the PGA shortly. The map. So there's a nice shed here. Kept out the farmyard for now. So let's get up and see which way we're going to the farmyard. Okay, we'll go up a bit and then left a bit and see if we can hit anything. Well, that's an improvement in farm life. There's no small animals in that field, they go straight under the gate. So the FPS is fairly consistent on here. So here we are up at the farmyard. So we've got the herbicide tank there and its day glow colour scheme. Interesting building there. So what we've got, mud spread and slurry tank tucked up in here. Loading ramp in that building. Like the barbed wire issue there. Some pretty hefty barbed wire. That must be the cow pen. So what have we got? One Fent 511. John Deere parking only, I think not. So the obligatory TX32. The Strautman wagon. What else we got hidden in this yard? Really is a lot of detail in these buildings. Even so, that's still keeping around the 60. Ooh, 2 doors to get the articulated one through. Oh look, another Fent 511, this time on communal tires. Just not something we usually start with on the map. So we've got a workshop here with a lot of kit jammed in it. So fertilizer spreader, small trailer, cultivator, drill, mower. So it looks like we're given plenty of kit. I would say it's just a drive over pit if you look at that. They wouldn't put a working ramp in, surely, would they? No, I don't think it's working. No tractor tiddlywinks on here. I like that sign. This bunker silo is broken. sail it and place a new one in its place. Nice touch. Nice way of doing it though, to say that you need a new clamp. Yeah, I do like the look of that Kverland teaser, especially the plough. The plough with the packer mat. Chickens. Have we missed any kit? Another building. No shortage of barn space, but you're not going to want some big machinery on here. Pig food, silo. Hey Nathan, how we doing? And just a silo. So back down the pig yard there. So let's see what we got on the map then. I'm okay, thanks. So a nice assortment of fields there. All these ones obviously on the outside of the map as decoration. We've got 38 fields. And we start with just field number 1. Yeah, the coon is the only 4-meter one. It just seems 3 is the most common, unfortunately. So let's see if we can find some fields to buy and actually have a play on here once we've had a look at the machinery, which we're going to thin out. Not bad, thanks Nathan. I like this one. That's one way I tell you need to get a new bunker silo. Put kaput across the middle of it. So what we're going to keep and what we're going to sell. Well, the New Holland's going to go. As is that trailer. And that. And that. And I will say that Giants have dropped another one today, a bit of a clanger, so keep your eyes on videos over the weekend. We'll keep the wagon, we'll keep the mower. Get rid of that. We'll get rid of the 2 fence. I nearly said that, Jeremy, but I thought it'd be good. I was going to behave tonight. Right, so we're going to put some new machinery on here because we are going to play this map on live streams. We'll do our big MP one and we'll do this one as well, I think, until something comes out on Mod Hub. So first things first, let's give ourselves some money. And we'll check the field prices then. I think we'll go with some cows on here. Cows and arable. Looks a decent map, Nathan. Found the food floating bits, but I know they're still asking for bug reports on this. At least they're honest and asking for bug reports. They haven't said it's completely done. Oh, they've taken that one down already, have they, Jeremy? I'm not surprised. If you mean the cultivator. I have done a review of it. let's just say I think I'll still put the review video out even though it's gone down. We've got a small random piece of fence there. Yep, that's what we're going to have on here, Milton. This is a Dominator map. There's very good reason for that, Jeremy. Very, very good reason. Two very good reasons for it. The AI isn't set up properly for it and the paint falls off it. That's what I meant when I said they dropped another clanger today. Well, the paint stayed on the Star. So I'll probably put the mod review out anyway over the weekend. You guys can see. Because I'd imagine that may find its way on other sites already. For various links, knowing them. So we'll find out how much space we've got in the shop now. So let's have a look at some fields now we've got a combine. Oh, it got retracted quite quickly, that Star. Stolen parts was what they said. So we have a field of wheat or barley what's ready to harvest. Should be field 32, I'd imagine. Or even oats. Just looking for a good clump of fields together we can buy what need harvesting. So we'll go for field 32 there. So 381,000. Yeah, that'd be nice, Milton. Yep, that's one to keep an eye on around Christmas time as well, Farm Life. I bought it last Christmas for about £6 with all the DLCs. So we're going to make our way down from the shop to field 32 with the Dominator. Yeah, the engine sound is the nice thing with that Star. And Farmer's Dynasty comes out on the 14th of December as well for console. You're sharp tonight, Farm Life. Very observant of you there. I'd actually say it's 11 days, though, personally. Do you like the way these new trailers latch? Yep. Hit the ground, it's buried. Can't let them hit the ground, they take more picking up. Got to get them before they hit the ground. Right, so we're going to find our way down to field 32 now without getting lost. Because that's Milton's job, getting lost on maps, not mine. Well, that's taken a hit in cab. Yeah, that didn't work very well either, did it, Farm Life? So we've got some more cows grazing to our left here. Which is nice to see on the map. There's no static animals in field, but actually proper ones. Makes the map look more authentic. No, he didn't realise I was looking, Jeremy, when he got lost. It's quite a nice little map, this one. Careful, Farm Life, he's mentioned the hammer and you're still goading him. That doesn't tend to end well. Yeah. It does, Jeremy. So I'll stick to fairly small kit on this map. So have some small tractors. Smaller trailers. Also got the smaller combine. Don't know about that. What about TMs? Got a nice selection of 6000 6010 series John Deeres. Yeah, I think this will be our single player for now. Oh, I do actually have a nice tractor we can use on here with this combine. Thinking about it. I did install it specially tonight on this save game. But I haven't used it for a very long time now. Certainly is, Farm Life. Just one I found on one of my travels through the internet, which actually belongs to FS15. That's where it originates. Or the earliest version I found of it anyway. Might go back before then. Oh, please do. Cash or check? Got some special rubber checks. if I drop one, it'll bounce all the way to you. Now Milton, you know that biscuits don't escape this house. I'm thinking 3 or 4 metre drill on here maybe. Don't know if we'll use the sulky or whether we'll use something different. We'll have one bigger tractor on here. Get our small tractor in a moment. Get out of this live stream, Farm Life. You hate bacon, that's a bannable offence. How could you say such a thing? Hey Movie, how we doing? No Milton, not just yet. Not yet. I know Movie, how could someone say they hated bacon? They've got to keep paying your wages, ain't they, David? Oh, I'm not bad, thanks. I think we better go and get a tractor and trailer before we carry on with this field. So I've got the trailer in mind. I put that in here, hopefully. Nice sized trailer. Put that on Michelin tyres. I'll keep it standard. As for the tractor that goes on it, I have just the tractor in mind. Just the tractor in mind for this job. I think this one will do the job quite nicely. Goes well with this trailer, I think. Yep, definitely German, definitely fits this map. And does sound very nice in the process, of course. Now this is when Deutsch knew how to make a reliable tractor, Jeremy. Before that other lot got involved with them. Proper period harvesting setup, I think. I can't actually think where the nearest one would be there, David, to be honest. I wouldn't have thought they're too popular in your part of the world, Josh, to be fair. They're not exactly popular here. Not in my part of the country, anyway. Yeah, I'm not driving it. Could be worse, could have left the door open, that's even worse karting practice. Our old neighbour a few years back where I was working had a really old, I think it might have been a Leopard. Budget is one way of describing them. Trouble is they took all the others down to that level with them. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys, if you're enjoying the stream. No, I had plenty of spots on it with rust holes though. So is Lamborghini and Hurleman. All in the same group. The SDF group. Usually from the seat, I would imagine, Josh. With the steering wheel in your hands. That's why we got that little Sammy mod on PC, was based on the Hurleman, because that's the same tractor. Yeah, the little Sammy sounds quite nice as well. Don't think I've actually got it installed on there. What are you talking about, Jeremy? That tractor looks more or less in the shade there. Bits of the cab have got shade on them, it counts. Still say the threshing sounds need turning down a bit on this combine, the engine sounds need turning up. Looks like we could be getting quite a few additions to the game from all those little videos what have been coming out over the past couple of days. Soundtrack of Harvest, isn't it, Jeremy? For those of us who know him. Yeah, we got the headlands off now. Time to get back up to the trial, that'll be full. A bit more in there. Not overly big field this one, but just nice size for this machine. Along with the other machines I've planned for this map. Yeah, that's fairly normal practice on modern stuff now these days though. Bit of an old timer, Josh. Oh, I know they're trialing one, but I want to know how they could get away with it on the road. About that the other week in the stream. The steering wheels have got to be used on the road, the joysticks can't be. That must mean there's a steering wheel that fits for the road then. Going for what 1174 was saying about loading shovels and those reels. Let's put a split in the field now and see how we get on. So we've not got GPS on this machine. It's all got to be done the old-fashioned way. Pick a tree in the hedge and hope it's not something that moves. Nothing worse than picking something in the hedge and finding someone walking the other side or a seagull. I'll take that one, it's not too bad. It's not perfectly straight, but it's near enough. Okay, crop distractions turned on. Forgot about that one. Right. Let's do something with this now. So we have a load of wheat. Agri-handled fruits. Okay. And that is up the top there, so we've got a little trick with this. So we get to listen to this soundtrack for a few minutes. No sense in storing it while the money's good for this. Oh, I used to have one of them farm life. So that's the first one I ever drove as well. 460 and an M3. Let's just go for a little ride around some other bits of the map on the way up here. Another one of them things. Road's a bit rough. Sawmill there. Don't tell me we're about to come to the map boundary, are we? We better just check this. Yes, should turn right up there. See if I reverse into floating tree anywhere, shall we? Okay, they still sound half bad at all pulling that up there. This is the trailer with the dodgy fill planes on it. And back to the combine now. See if we can actually stick to a tarmac road this time. Yeah, I have to have a look at that one then, Jeremy, next time. Grain doors are so slow though. Hey Austin, how we doing? Post missing there. Oh, good, thanks. No, Austin, tomorrow. I'm not. I'm out tomorrow. So if there is going to be one, that'll be tomorrow night. I work all over the place. I'm a agricultural training instructor, so I work all over the place, not just at one venue. For those in my Discord have seen yesterday, I was playing with a timber forwarder trailer on a Voltra. Monday I'm playing with the same tractor again, with a forestry mulcher on it. forestry mulch is sort of scaring us a little bit, to be honest. See, one reason they're scaring us, that's because there's no exclusion zone marked on it. There's no stickers on to say what the safe operating distance is for bystanders. And we know there's going to be debris chucked out of that thing, basically. Thanks for the follow, Dalton. Much appreciated. Yeah. Just need to do a bit of research over the weekend into that one. Because the tractor being... Yeah, I knew you might be lurking in there somewhere, 1174, with the mention of forestry stuff. I know the forwarder was 25 metres. But the problem with the mulcher is I need to be with the lad I'm teaching to use it, and there's no passenger seat in the tractor. Being the one with the reverse capabilities on it. I can tell you haven't been in a tractor where the seat swivels round 180 degrees farm life. It's impossible to fit a passenger seat in those tractors because it'd get in the way. That Vulture we're using yesterday is special build for forestry. It's just got steel plates beneath it, no plastic diesel tank exposed like normal one. It's an N91, that's forestry spec completely, everything's completely hidden behind guards for obvious reasons. It's all got mesh guards over the back window and side windows, 1174. I'll say the forestry guards are newer than the tractor on there. A lot newer than the tractor. The tractor is 13 years old, the guards aren't that old, the paint's still fresh on them and not scratched. So I'd say they're bought specifically for that job. One of the most awkward machines I've had trying to get off the tractor, that mulcher. I'm guessing you have a bit of experience using them 1174. Yeah, that's sort of why I'm being very cautious about how we do the training on it. Because because up until yesterday the lad had never driven a tractor before. I managed to get him done on the tractor, basic tractor and forwarder yesterday. And his boss was going to continue him on the forwarder today to get him used to it under supervision. This is the most I've used this little dominator so far. Lovely little combine. Not really been playing any maps suitable for it up till now. The other combine what would have suited this map would probably have been the Tucano. Okay, catch you later. Yeah, that's kind of my suspicion. There's only myself and the trainee on the course, so the actual risks are minimal, other than probably to myself is the most danger. As to where I put myself, where I can supervise and not get in his way. Done it again. Reading chat. Hey girlie, how we doing? Must turn off crop destruction. Yeah, I think a lot of Monday will depend on how he got on today, to be fair. So is the sort of debris field more to, does it throw more forwards or backwards then on those things? That's what we tried to work out yesterday, is it's a brand new machine to them, what's hardly been used. So no one's very familiar with it yet. If it had been available, I'd have had the handbook just to have a look at. The employer there did say they're a little concerned there's no exclusion zone stickers on it for anyone. We'll get it to work Monday anyway. Once we've taken the forwarder off again, giving ourselves a hernia with the thing. Right, this is a PTO driven one. working on the assumption it would probably throw to the back rather than throw underneath the tractor. There could be a few bales on here. Got to make up mind what baler we're going to use for this little job. Yes. Might be because I'm in therapy from driving the Vulture again. Careful thought though, Jeremy, I have to say. My demise. My finger is still all black and funny colours. So I'm using a post hammer over the weekend, so prepare for more incidents. Put the fence up. Nothing like a good workout one of them post rammer things. Don't you just push them in with the bucket how wet the ground is? Okay, the trailer is actually full. Yeah, starter motors tend to not like fingers very much. take this and tip this, then I think that's where I will be finishing for tonight. I'll pick this up again next time round. We'll send you some 1174 priority mail. See if we can find our silos. Yeah, I think David will back that one up. Right enough where he is, I think. So I see some silos in there somewhere. Somewhere around there. So where is the farm silo? They look like silos, but can't see any fill point for them. Let's go on to this one. Farm silo then. Okay. Pig yard. A much bigger tractor trailer to get around this yard. I haven't looked at it, Jeremy. I've sort of seen it but not looked, if that makes sense. Keep meaning to have a sneaky peek at it. I don't think we want to go in the upstairs level of the building. Let's stay downstairs. Yeah, I'd say that's a nice big map grain store, that one. I was presuming that was the farm silo. Yep, it's on grind up. Not gonna tip though. We definitely own this yard. Oh, we're wrong place for the farm silo. Where have they hidden the farm silo at the farm then? That looks like a farm silo. Not easy when the map's in German. We may have a slight issue with this trailer. Just a very slight issue. Nope, it's going to miss the roof. We're okay. Got a lot of wind shear on the grain coming out though. You want a bigger trailer there. Right, that's where I'm going to be finishing for tonight anyway. So I'll pop a link into chat for this map if anyone does want it. And one for today's video as well. But I shall be back tomorrow at some point, all being well, unless anything changes. But for now, I will say thank you for watching tonight. Hope you enjoyed this stream, and we'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.